The new pack is coming, upcoming selection pack, End of Guilt. Is it going to be fluff? Will it be meta? Let's objectively look at it, plus looking at the analytics.
There can only be one winner, and you're looking at it. Let's go.
Boom. Confirmed cards, Snake Eye Vengeance Dragon, we have Fallen Angel of the Golden Land, Azamina, Trap Holic, and Psychic Blaster MK2, which the Mad Lad cheated with in my YCS cheating video. Let's see how good these cards are exactly. We're going to open these up onto Yu-Gi-Oh! Meta and see if it's good. Starting off with Snake Eye Vengeance, TCG stats. We are using this in White Forest and or in Centurion. So these are, lots of White Forest and then a lot of, White Forest all over the place. And let's look into this right now. Let's actually look at White Forest. I believe the Azamina card is also tied with it. Azamina, is this used in White Forest also? Yes. So let's take a quick gander at White Forest and how good this deck actually is. So the first thing I want to do is look at the tier list on Yu-Gi-Oh! Meta. To be fair, we should open this up to the past 3 months, maybe even 6 months, since we're about 6 months behind the TCG. Control F, White Forest, and it's kind of down here. It's not within the top 10. It's about 1% of the meta of the past 6 months. What about 3 months? Does it get better? It gets worse the more recent we confine it to. Now, if we do OCG, which is a little bit of a different meta because they have Maxi, similar to Master Duel, it's a little bit better. So maybe this deck does better against Maxi. Let's see the past 6 months for the OCG. There you go, about 2% of the meta in OCG and TCG. So it should be a good, healthy rogue deck in Master Duel, possibly never get hit by the ban list, but be good enough to get Master 1 with. This is what the deck type breakdown is looking like for the OCG. And then this is what it's looking like for the TCG. And then here are some lists. We do prioritize the YCSs towards the top, but you could filter tier 3 only events if you want to. And it's got some YCS tops. All right, 2,800 player event, a 500 player YCS. You freaking what, mate? Vancouver, what's going on over there? People don't play Yu-Gi-Oh! 1,600 top 32. Now, let's hop into a quick little combo video, just one combo. We're not going to get too crazy. He is going to be playing a Stellar combo. Now, we want to identify, is this card actually being used prevalently within the White Forest deck type? It should be, right? Let's see. The Stellar is used at 1. So the chances of opening up with 1 Stellar plus a Spell or Trap card is not going to be as likely as maybe a more prevalent combo we should be looking at. So that's right away, I don't want to look at this combo over the other ones. Let's see, combo 2, LZ plus any spell. I think that this will be more common, right? We're going to have 3 LZ than any other spell or trap card to perform whatever this play is. Let's see exactly what it is. So shout out to Earth Team Jordan. Let's see what's good here. We're not here to learn the combo, we're here to react to what the combo does. So let's speed this up. It's going to activate, search, special summon. You do want to ash this. That's going to be a big one. Normal summon, search. That's going to search, special summon. We just want to see the end board. This is what you should expect when playing against the deck. I think my camera's in a bad spot here. There we go. All right, sure. We'll talk about the disruptions when we get to it. This is a long turn 1, mate. Ooh, we got the new Snake Eye. Holy pixelation. Ooh, that's a lot of cards in the field. What the heck? He's going to go through the disruptions? I think he is. All right. We use the new Diablo Star to pop a card in the field and summon the one from the extra deck that performs a synchro summon during the opponent's turn. Damn, very nice. Keep going, my friend. We're activating a synchro right now? Or is it adding cards back? It has the other effect. It's putting cards in the back row. So that's going to be pop with the Snake Eye Synchro. Ooh, we're going into the Crimson Synchro. Damn, Blazar Dragon is here? Holy moly. Okay, he's not going through all the disruptions to showcase them, but, you know, damn. Omni Negate. Let's see what the Snake Eye Synchro does exactly real quick. The Snake Eye Synchro is, during the main phase, you can target one face of monster on the field or in the graveyard, place it into the back row. Also, during the battle phase, you could target one monster and one continuous spell on the field, destroy them. So that would be the continuous spells we set up ourselves through another monster to destroy ours and their monster. Very nice. This effect cannot be used in the next turn if you want to activate the effect to put a face-up monster in the field or in the graveyard into the back row, which will also enable the secondary effect built into that. So yeah, all right. It's going to be a powerful rogue deck. Very interesting. Let's move on to another one. Fallen Angel of the Golden Land. Is this a meme or is this real? Are we skipping this? Let me close some tabs here. So we're in Yu-Gi-Oh! Meta to see the relevance. It's used in Eldlich in the TCG. What about OCG? Also in Eldlich, so not really teched otherwise. It's got 2 regional tops in the TCG, 2 local tops in the OCG. I mean, we don't really need to look at the tier list from here. This is going to be not really relevant for the tier list at all. This is not so good, but again, this is Master Duel. We're able to play all day, every day, where in the TCG and OCG, they can only bring 1 deck to 1 tournament once a week, right? Now, let's see a tournament topping gameplay with this, right? Let's see the breakdown first. This is what the deck's looking like. Yay, Skill Drain is back in business. We floodgated, mate. Very nice. Also, summon limit banned everywhere. What about TCG? Are they floodgating also? Yes, they are. They're skill draining it up. All right. And let's see what the gameplay looks like. I guess you could see a deck list real quick if you want to see. Sure. I'm not sure if I showed a White Forest deck list. We can go back to that later if I remember. Let's see the new Eldlich support. Pot of P. What are we digging for? The new field spell, which is not really new. Send from the deck. Search. Sure. Summon our Eldlich onto the field from the deck. We sent it from the deck, that is. Woo, that's the new one. And it's now gone. And it's gone. It's activating the graveyard to do something. Imperm, negate our trap search. Whoa! It triggered the other effect. So when sent to the graveyard, it was able to summon from the extra deck. What exactly is this card doing? Must either be fusion summoned or special summoned by tributing a light zombie while you have the Eldlich Golden Lord on your field or in the graveyard. And then if this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you could special summon an Eldlich from your deck, action deck, or graveyard. So this is going to give us much easier access to this one. Eldlich, the Mad Golden Lord. Why do we want easy access to this? What's so good about this? Cannot be destroyed by battle. Card effects is going to be 3,800 attack. It says you could tribute a zombie monster, then target 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. It's spell speed 1, all right, and then take control of it, but it cannot attack or activate its effects this turn. Permanently take control of it. Interesting. Now, what's so good about that going first? Are we gonna just turn it into a link? I get, it just can't be destroyed. All right, it's a big body on the field. It protects us, plus our traps. All right, we're playing against Malice, I believe. Yep, Malice it up. Imperm, he should be able to dodge that if that trap was not a bluff. Bluffing the trap. Field spell. Oh, gonna get poppin'. So this counts as having Eldlich on the field, right? So that gets the additional effect of the Conquistador. Damn. Further popping the Bluff to Lure Darkness. Okay, what are the disruptions we have? What is that? That's a new one? Do we have that already? Return a monster back, return a card in the field back, I guess. Eldlich, and then lethal damage. All right. This deck is not as good as White Forest, and probably going to be bringing back a lot of Floodgate players if they were taking a break playing stun instead. Okay, cool. New Eldlich support. What else we have here? You have Trap Holic. Trap Holic. Target a spell and trap control, destroy it. If you do, set a normal trap from your deck except Trap Holic. No. You can't Mystical Space Typhoon your own Mystical Space Typhoon. Similar to that, you can't Trap Holic pop itself because Konami says so. That's literally how the ruling is. A single-use spell and trap that's not remaining on the field after it resolves can't affect itself and can't target itself. So there you go. But why? Because Dinomorphia is something that's going to be used with this. Now, what's so good about destroying another spell and trap card to set a normal trap from your deck? It could be activated the turn. You set it, but only while you have 3 or more traps in your graveyard. Activating this, popping another card, you can have 2 traps. So we need that 3rd trap to make that newly set trap from the deck activatable right then and there. And it looks like Dinomorphia is at least one of those ways to do it. How many Trap-Holics are we playing in this deck? 2 Trap-Holics. And then what about OCG? OCG Banquet first turn kill. What the hell? Labyrinth. All right, so, it's kind of seeing niche usage all around the place. Dinomorphia, Labyrinth, Banquet first turn kill. How many copies are they playing? We are at the triple Trap Holic in Labyrinth. I remember someone asking DK, is there any more future support for Labyrinth? Well, I forgot about this card, apparently. Another 2 of them, both of them on triple Trap Holic. And it is setting a normal trap. You're not going to be setting a skill drain from the deck. Now, let's see if there is a quick little combo with Trap Holic. There should be at least one replay here. So shout out to Games in Silence. Get ready to Trap Holic. I'm going to pop that. and I'll have 3 or more traps in the graveyard. Yep, there you go. So you make sure you are... You could activate Trap Holic first, or you could activate it second. However you want in the chain link, it goes either or. Make sure you're popping a card that you plan on already activating before or after the Trap Holic. It's not going to negate the effect or stop the effect unless you believe MST negates. If it's a continuous trap, it will actually stop it. Now, when wiping out the big welcome, we're now going to set whatever we want from the deck. Damn. I mean, that's going to be activated right away if we have 3 traps in the grave, which we have at least 2 from the Trap Holic on the card we popped. The Lovely's going to pop a card from the hand or grave. We're going to draw a card also with the Ariana on field. That's not Ariana, that's Lady. There's Ariana. Now we're going to draw, pop, and this should be activatable. It is. Newly set, another card to search and set Dimensional Barrier. Great. I love Floodgates. It's okay, it only sets a normal trap, not a continuous one, right? Damn. All right, well, wait, does Lady normally have an animation? That's wild. Wow, I don't think do we have that? I don't remember. I think Lovely has one. Interesting. So what Trap Holic does, yes, you did show me what it do, and that's what it'd be doing. Great. Now, what else is in the pack? I guess if you really want, you could craft this. And if they're highlighting this in the pack of what's upcoming, that means it's an ultra rare, right? They never tell you, I mean, we already see it. It's ultra rare, ultra rare, ultra rare, all triple ultra rare for the Labyrinth players. Damn. So what is Labyrinth, the cost to play that deck already? Let's type in Labyrinth. Labyrinth is already a 1,000 UR deck, and it just became more expensive. Now, if you're Hostrachan, Trap Holic has now added like $10,000 more to your deck. Great. Maybe 9,000 to be more conservative. Now, Psychic Blaster MK2. This has the, you can target a banished card, special summon it to your field. During the main phase quick effect, you can banish 1 monster from your graveyard, then you can target 1 other face-up monster in the field, banish it, then gain life equal to the banished monster's original attack. Interesting. Let's see, who's using this? Punk. What the punk? Punking it up. We saw a Genesis player cheat with this in Punk, where they were not supposed to summon this. What about OCG? Psychics. Okay, Psychic and it up. Here are Psychics. I don't think there's actually going to be a good Psychic replay with this, right? Will there? Maybe we could search it real quick, and otherwise that'll be it for the pack. So Psychic MK2. We got the Azuna. I do suspect this coming out in February. Let's see. What is this, Rush Duel? What the hell? Does this actually make Yu-Gi-Oh! Look better? What do you think? I don't know. Looks too foreign. Oh, gosh. Okay. I can't even recognize the cards. Like, obviously that's Jam Dragon, but damn. Jam Fever. We're going to have a way to synchro during their turn, I assume. Or we're just going to summon on the turn 1. Serene Psychic Princess. Holy combos, mate. Okay. That's not it. Where is he? There he is. There he is. Please use it. Oh, it's got the first effect, the spell speed 1 ignition. I guess return a banished monster back in the field. Please banish something with it. Oh, yes, do it. What the heck was that? The Cosmo didn't even use the effect, but you did get to see how it gets summoned, and then it would have banished. During the main phase quick effect, banish 1 monster from your graveyard, then target. So you do have to, it is a targeting banishment. All right, interesting. So that is what the pack is now. DK, does this mean the pack is bad? Well, the only thing pretty much, the best of this pack is the White Forest, obviously, and this is not a real pack. I know that doesn't make sense, right? This is a fluff, smaller, mini selection pack. The real meta-impacting, or should be meta-impacting pack, still comes out in early December. So similar to the end of October, we got a pack, and then we got a pack at the start of November, the better pack. So same thing, this is not a huge deal. So if you're like, oh crap, I have to wait another month for the other support, that's not true. Now, what could the real pack actually release? We are looking forward to a lot of good stuff. If I switch my camera over, we do the past 3 months. The next pack could maybe have Draco Tail, Yummy, Vanquish Soul, K9. We already have Mitsurugi, Yummy. I guess those are the big 4 we're looking for, right? The big new 4 cards. K9's gonna open up a bunch of stuff. Even Odeon could possibly be in it. Now you may be thinking, K9, I thought it was good. Why is it down here? K9's used in multiple different decks. So that's why by itself, it's only down there. So people are looking forward to Live Twin support. Even some are suspecting that Art Mage could be coming out. That's a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun playing the Art Mage. And what other support could we be looking forward to? You can let me know in the chat and comments what to look out for in the new packs and coping and hoping what will be for December. I thought White Force would be in the December pack, not at the end of November. It's pretty much for the December pack since it's the end of November. But that's that. That is the new pack. I will rate this a fluff out of 10. Well, it's the end of the month pack, so of course it is. But, you know, I'll still be pulling for it for the White Force support. And then otherwise, it's probably best for you to just craft the Trap Holic, not actually pull for it unless you care about the other cards or the comments think. It took them 304 days to release White Forest since their release. New mate, Poplar's coming. You up, mate? No, Trap Holic being a UR. Yep, they're going to tax you. It's the waifu tax. That's it. Still waiting for Odeon cards. They'll probably be in the December pack. Finally, Eldlich support. Let's go, White Forest. Gangs. All right. Thank you very much. Let's do it.